Dan Peterson, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, all of these niggas, I want them out of the league. Each and every one of them, I want them gone. Travis Etienne, whoever the Cam Robinson or whoever the left tackle is for the Jaguars, I want him gone. Josh Hines, Allen, and the whole Jaguars defense, I want all of you gone. Is there anyone else I need gone? Joe Burrow, Zach Taylor, your ass is grass, buddy. 0-3, you might be. By the time this video is uploaded and published onto YouTube.com/Peyton Shanks, you might be fired. I placed a 3-leg parlay. Eagles win, Panthers win, Jags win. It was a $10 bet to pay for $200. All I needed was the Jaguars to come out here and just not be 0-3. I didn't care if they won by a touchdown, by 50, by a safety. I didn't care what they won by. I just needed them to win. These niggas came out here on a Monday night and lost 47-10. Jacksonville Jaguars fans had to get off of a long work day, a Monday work day, to go home, drive through a treacherous city, drive through gang wars and bullet holes and everything like that, and just bob and weave and pray they didn't die on the way home, to go home and watch their team play on television and say, you know what, we're playing Trevor Lawrence, a guy that was one of the most highly touted prospects since Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning or whoever the hell you want to say. And they said, you know what, he's making $55 million. All we're asking is that he doesn't move to 0-3. Not only is this nigga 0-3 this season, he's 0-8 in his last 8 starts. You are last in a division that has the Panthers in it. Anthony Richardson, this division has 3 of the worst quarterbacks in football right now. Anthony Richardson is hot ass. Bryce Young might be out of the league soon. And Trevor Lawrence just got belt to ass put to him and his entire team. I know I'm cursing more than y'all have ever heard me curse. I'm pissed off right now. I'm mad as hell. I'm watching the game. It starts off 13-0. It was 6-0. And then the Jags go 3 and out. I turned the game off because I said, you know what? The Panthers, they were up 7-0, and then the Raiders tied it. I turned the game off, and that's when they blew them out. The Saints, I wasn't watching most of the game, and then I actually was watching most of the game, but it was like once I really started locking in and watching the whole thing because they were down for the whole fucking game, I started watching and locking in. Guess what? They pulled back. So I'm like, okay, this game, maybe this is one of those games where I just can't watch it. Maybe they'll do better if I'm just not watching it. My nigga. I'm playing, I don't remember what I was playing. I'm playing a video game, and I'm not watching it. I'm waiting for the Bengals game to come on. The Bengals game comes on. I see my dude that I'm playing against the fantasy. I see his Zach Moss is playing. I say, okay, bet. I check back in on the game. By the time I checked back in on the game, it was 20-3. I start watching it again because I'm like, oh, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I do need to watch. I started watching again. At halftime, it was 34-3. I kept watching. I had hope. Brenton Strange, Penn State made. We're not going to talk about the drop pass. We're going to talk about the touchdown. He scores a touchdown. I'm thinking, okay, fresh out of halftime. It was a 4-minute drive. Great touchdown. Trevor Lawrence looked a little bit better. He looked like a competent quarterback at least. He looked like Derek Carr maybe on a Tuesday. I don't know. And then these niggas don't score again for the rest of the game, 47-10. Brother, the worst part is they got belt to ass put to them so much that I didn't even win in fantasy because all I needed was James Cook and I was down by like 30. And by the end of the first quarter, James Cook and Dalton Kincaid, they had me in the lead. Now, the problem was I started Cincinnati's defense. And you may be thinking, well, why would you do such a thing as that? Well, my other option was the 49ers defense. Their defense ended with guess how many points? 5. Bengals, -1. Guess what? I could have started either one of them, and I still wouldn't have won. I ended up losing the game by 15 points in fantasy. No, I ended up losing by 25 in fantasy, and it doesn't even make sense because guess what? Zach Moss ended up getting a touchdown. I'm 0-3 in fantasy. I drafted my mother's team. Well, I didn't even draft my team. I missed my draft, so I have an auto-drafted team. Niggas is 0-3. My mom's team, I drafted her team. She's 0-3. My parlay didn't hit because Trevor Lawrence might be the worst quarterback to ever be paid $50 million. Him and Deshaun Watson are in a competition right now as the worst quarterbacks to be making $50 million in the NFL right now, and I'm going to lose it. And then this nigga Joe Burrow. I was the only person in the friend group to pick the Jags. But I was winning on the week, so I was like, you know what? The Jags lost. That's not a big deal. I don't know if anyone picked the Commanders, but this nigga Joe Burrow got it. We got to do something. You put up 33 points. I can't hate on you too much. I really can't. You threw for 320 yards, 3 touchdowns. Y'all can't run the ball for shit, but I can't hate on you too much. Jamar Chase had a great game. I can't be mad. Yoshevich is like damn near your favorite target at a certain point now. You get your defense. Your defense couldn't have stopped the paralyzed man from the neck down. Your defense couldn't have stopped a homeless man strung out on crack that's 350 pounds. How are you strung out on crack and homeless at 350 pounds? I don't know, but you couldn't stop them. Zach Taylor, what are you doing? What are you doing? You let Jaden Daniels come out here and throw for 252, 2 touchdowns. You let Terry McLaurin go 4 for 100 and a touchdown. Them niggas couldn't even run the ball. They couldn't run the ball, and you let them put up 38? 38? 40? You let the Dan Quinn-led Washington, by a rookie quarterback, Dan Quinn-led Washington Commanders put up 40? This is this man's third career game. 40? Not 28, not 25, not 30, 40? Y'all are 0-3? Zach Taylor, you need to be out of the league. Nick Sirianni. And the worst part, you know what the worst part is? The worst part. In fantasy. And you know, well, it's not even the worst part anymore, but there was a point where I was looking at my fantasy team and I was like, damn. Or I was looking at my mom's fantasy team. My mom lost by like 5 points. And it was only because she was going against Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow decided to actually start playing football in the fourth quarter. Her kicker was Jake Elliott. Nigga got 1 point. One of the best kickers in the league got 1 point this week. If Nick Sirianni kicks that field goal at the end of the half, she might have won. And you may be thinking, bro, you got to be starting the wrong people. Brother, I looked at her team. I don't heart anything right now but God and my girl, bro, because there's no hearts. There's none. I don't even know if y'all saw what just popped up on the camera, but my Mac just popped up hearts on the camera. I looked at her fantasy team. The only person off the bench that I could have even put in that would have gotten marginally better points, if I would have put Tyjae Spears, who got 8 points, in over J.K. Dobbins, who was it was like fantasy RB3 this week, it would have been 2 extra points. If Nick Sirianni kicks the fucking field goal before halftime, and if I put in Tyjae Spears over J.K. Dobbins, then I think my mom wins. Dude, who's putting Tyjae Spears versus the Steelers defense in over J.K. Dobbins? I mean, no. Tyjae Spears versus the Packers defense, when you know they're going to run the ball because Will Levis sucks. Donkey dick. He's terrible. And you think I'm going to put Tyjae Spears in? What logical human being is doing that? So now I have to go to bed knowing that I'm 0-3 in fantasy. My mother's 0-3 in fantasy. I might have won the week in picks. That doesn't mean anything. And my parlay didn't hit. My first ever parlay was 1 pick away from hitting. I picked 3 underdogs to win. One of them was the Carolina Panthers. And the person that sold me was $55 million Trevor Lawrence. Long hair, can't throw the football 3 yards or 30 yards. It doesn't matter. He's ass. This man gave Damar Hamlin his first career interception. Brother had a wide open Brian Thomas. That's the guy from LSU, right? Brian Thomas. I think that's his name. I might be... because no, Parker Washington's the other guy I'm thinking of from Penn State. Yeah. Brian Thomas I'm pretty sure who was wide open on that play. It might have been Parker Washington. I'm pretty sure it was in the first quarter, and I'm pretty sure it was Brian Thomas. There's nobody within 5 yards of him. This nigga throws the ball straight over his head and gives Damar Hamlin his first career interception. Damar Hamlin just got his first career interception, and it was against a man that's making $55 million. This is this man's first year starting. And you're making $55 million. You overthrow a wide open wide receiver. Josh Hines Allen can't get a pressure. You used a first overall pick on Trayvon Walker. I could have been out there doing more than he did today. Eric Armstead didn't do a damn thing but getting offsides. Your corners, I could go out there and play better corner than they could. And brother, I've had hip surgery. My hamstring might be off the bone. Nothing works. I'm not in football shape. God knows. And I could have went out there and played better. I couldn't name a corner you had on the field today, but all I know is when Khalil Shakir, I don't even think he had a target that he didn't catch tonight. Khalil Shakir went out there and he looked at him and he said, you know what I see? Yams, chicken, collard greens, turkey, ham, all of it. Green beans, black-eyed peas, red beans and rice, oxtail, all of it. Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, James Cook, whatever, Ryan Davis or whoever the backup running, I don't even know what his name is. The backup running back got a touchdown. Niggas is so ass. Foyesade Oluokun gets hurt. I don't even know if he came back in the game because at a certain point I was just watching out of pity. I was just watching with prayer and hope left in my heart that I would make my $200. I haven't been paid from my job for the month of August yet, and we are literally a week away from October. At least I get to see my girl, bro. At least I'm seeing her tomorrow. God is great. God is good. At least I get to do that. It costs $500,000 to upgrade a 2K player. Like, I'm in college and have a job, and I'm trying to get this YouTube channel popping. And I have a girlfriend. I can't spend all day on my career like this is 2K19 or 2K17 or 2K16 anymore. I can't do that. And it costs $500. Me and the homies was looking at the premium, whatever the hell, basically 2K's version of a battle pass. The rewards on there is some dog ass. I've seen at the one, it was a level 80 Donovan Mitchell or something in my team. Ho, be for real. Y'all don't even got the damn auction house in my team no more. Nobody's playing that shit. Nobody. Flight might play it because he's rich. He can spend the money on the cards, and he makes more money off the videos than he's spending on the cards. 2K, Ronald. I don't even know how this got onto the subject of 2K. I'm just ranting. I'm pissed. Homies is in the group chat talking about, well, your parlay didn't hit. Girlfriend talking about, oh, well, you'll win next time. You'll pick better next week. Blah, blah, blah. What did she say? What was the last one she sent me? The last one she sent me, I told her the worst part is I picked the most correct. I can't even speak English. Worst part is I picked the most correct games out of the whole friend group this week, but still lost in fantasy and lost my parlay. She goes, well, not correct enough, apparently. If she was here, I'd throw a shoe or something at her. I'm joking. You don't call the police on me. I'm joking. But I threatened to run her over with a dump truck actually when she sent me that. But nice 11-minute rant. I just cursed in about every other sentence, and now I have to go pray for forgiveness for that because I just allowed my anger to overcome me. So that's not great either. You'll get this video tonight at some point, probably around midnight Eastern. The video you'll get Wednesday, it'll be fantasy update, and then Thursday you'll get my picks. I don't even know why I'm still doing it because I clearly don't know a damn thing. I might as well. I probably have a better chance of becoming a rocket scientist, a mechanical engineer, a chemical engineer, and I hate chemistry. Hell, a chemist, a physicist. I have a better chance at going into school for any of those things than I do at apparently winning a game in fantasy because I can't. 2 different leagues can't win a game. I'm a combined 0-6. I don't know. One of them is my mom's team, but bro, I drafted it and I'm the one picking the players every week. And the worst part is, this is a week where on my team, I could have picked someone differently. I could have put Stephon Diggs in over CeeDee Lamb. Who's doing that? CeeDee Lamb was my first overall pick. Now, I didn't pick him. It was an auto draft, but he was my first overall pick. I know he's going against the Ravens defense, but hell, I didn't think Brandon Cooks would turn into Dak's #1 target. I'm so mad. I hate everyone and everything. I love y'all, though. But, no, I hate everyone and everything. Trevor Lawrence, you suck. Zach Taylor, you suck. Nick Sirianni, you suck. Everybody on the Jaguars, the entire Jaguars team, organization, franchise, everyone sucks. Who else? I have some other people. Kyler Murray sucks. Anthony Richardson sucks. I have some other people. I'm not done. Oh, God knows I'm not done. CeeDee Lamb sucks. The Cowboys suck. The Ravens suck. Bryce Young sucks. Everyone sucks. I hate everyone and everything. All right, bye.